Good afternoon, Mario. How are you?
Good afternoon, Manuel. I'm very well. How are you?
Well, yeah. So for the next step of the process, it's I will going to record this meeting, and I will ask you 5 questions. So answer the question the best you can.
Okay.
Okay. The first one: how big have the code bases have you worked in, and how was the solution structure?
Okay. I've been working in several projects. The last one I've been working on, it's like for a government institution. We've been working using C Sharp, right? ASP.NET. The solution was implemented using a software architecture MVC. So we've been working with this. We also have projects using Angular. Um, we work with databases, SQL Server. Like I was saying, the most principal programming language that we use is C Sharp. So the projects are being like web forms to have information from the clients and generate some forms, right? Other project that we've been working is with an API that connects from SQL Server to Visual Fox Pro, like it's an old database system. And that's the general things I've been doing lately.
Okay. The second, what is the difference between a unit test and an integration test?
When you're doing unit testing, you're going to test like individual components. And where you're in the integration testing, you're going to test like multiple components, the interaction between them, also the scope of those of each one. The unit testing is like smaller than the integration testing. Another thing that we can mention is that when you're doing unit testings, you can mock or you have mock or stops dependencies, but with the integration testing, you can have like real dependencies to test.
Okay. The next one is, what is a C sharp interface?
A C sharp interface. An interface is where you declare the methods and properties that you're going to use to create a class that uses this. Like I was saying, properties, methods, or even events, and that a class should implement when you're creating.
Okay. The next one is, what is the dependency injection?
The dependency injection, this is the software design pattern. Uh, this means that you should receive dependencies from external entities, like an interface. You can use interface here. The objective, one of the objectives of this is to create more maintainable code.
Okay. And the last one is, can you name and define 2 of the 5 solid principles?
Yes, okay. The solid principles. The first one is the single responsibility principle. It means that a class should have only one responsibility, and if it's going to change, it's because of this responsibility. And this responsibility, it has to do the task right. The other one that I can mention is the open close principle. It means that the code is open to extend, but it's closer to modify the actual functionality. So if you have to create more functionality, you should add new code, not modify the existing one.
Okay. So those was were the questions. So we are going to finish the interview, and we will let you know about the process. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.